Hello everyone, this is the very first episode of We Love Supercars. Today I will talk about the Ferrari 488 GTB, which was just shown at the Geneva Motor Show. The Ferrari 488 is the following model of the 458. The design is some kind of spin-off from the 458 Speciale. Oh, pronounced it quite good this time. Yeah, it didn't went through in the first run. And yeah, I will just talk a little bit about this car, giving you my thoughts about it. And this is some kind of an experimental format, so I will talk a little bit more about the format at the end of this video, so if you're interested in this, just stick with it. Yeah, as I said, the design is coming from the 458 Speciale. So they made some changes and some slight changes to that, but I will come to that later. Just as I see this image, this is one of the images that was released from Ferrari earlier this year. And what I already noticed when I saw the images back in February, I guess, was that these are heavily photoshopped. And I was already looking forward how the real car would look like. Because I have to say, I don't really like these photoshopped images of cars. It's actually the same with like food and women. They just change it up to a point where it's not the real thing anymore. And then you expect something, and in the end, when it's released, it's something totally different. I think with the renderings you saw from Ferrari, you can especially see it on the rims. Yeah, the wheels are really big and they are fitting nicely into their place. But then I will show you some real images later. You can see that this is not the case in the real version, and I think it's just sad. It looked so nice on the renderings, and then when you see the real one the first time, it's kind of not that cool anymore. So this is the 458 Speciale. You can see that the design is already very close to the 488. But after this, there's coming another image where you can actually see much more precisely the differences between the new and the old model. The old model had these weird triple exhaust pipes next to each other, and I never really liked that. I think it's a huge improvement for the current model, and also the front looks much more aggressive. The car in total looks much more masculine. I like that a lot. So here you have the first real image of the car from the motor show in Geneva. You can see it's nice. I like it a lot more than the 458, which was also already a nice car. But if you have seen the renderings before, you know what I mean, right? It's not the same. So we will see the car from all angles actually. But in the meantime, let me give you some insights to this new Ferrari. It comes up with 670 horsepower, and it's actually the first turbocharged mid-engine Ferrari after the Ferrari F40. So this is something new to Ferrari, especially the turbocharged engine. And a lot of people are wondering how this will come up. They are crazy about the sound. They think maybe the sound won't be as nice as in the other Ferraris before, but I'm pretty sure Ferrari did a good job with this. And to be honest, I don't like the Ferrari sounds that much. I'm much more into 8-cylinder engines. So yeah, I think the sound will be nice. You can see the rear here. I think these two exhausts just look really awesome. I also like the flow on the bottom of the back, which is kind of nice. What I don't like, you can see in this image, the lights are actually in the same color as the car, and I like it much more if the lights are black in the background. And yeah, that's just my personal thoughts. And oh yeah, here you can really nicely see that there's this gap between the tires and the thing where the tires are in. I have unfortunately no idea how this is called in English. I'm going to get better in the future, I promise. Yeah, and in this image you can see that they also painted the parts next to the rear lights in the car color, which I think it's much nicer if it's just black. It looks much more aggressive if it's black. And yeah, actually the last image you will see for today is a rendering coming from HRE, which is always doing great renderings. And this would be the version I would buy. Yeah, black version, black lights, very nice fitted rims and tires. And the rims are quite nice as well. I don't know if they would be my favorite decision, but definitely they are very, very nice. But to be honest, I cannot afford this car, so I can talk about it all day, but I cannot afford it in the end. So that's just it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about the Ferrari 488 GTB. Give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment if you liked it, and maybe I can tell you a little bit more about why I'm doing this. So probably most of you guys have seen some kind of let's play videos and noticed that a lot of gaming stuff is getting really huge on YouTube. But in the meantime, I'm more into cars, and when I'm looking for car videos, there's not so much stuff I like to see. I mean, okay, there's the Top Gear stuff, which is quite nice. I like to watch the videos from Shmee. They are quite good. There are some people which are making quite nice videos, but in the end, what I'm always missing is people actually really talking about their emotions about cars. You know, like, what do you think about the car? How does it look like? And what do you like? What do you dislike? And so on. And I haven't found anything like that before here on YouTube. Maybe some guys know something that you can leave in the comment section, which would be nice. But so I thought I'd just give it a try. Just make like a really bad video. I'm so sorry for just showing images and not any video content. But I thought I'd just try it, see how it works out in the end. And if some people will like it, I will invest more time into it, that's for sure. This is just like the very first tryout that I did with like my very bad editing skills and just like a lazy afternoon sitting at home and trying to figure this out. So if you guys are into cars as well, and if you like to talk about cars, and if you have your own opinion, just leave me a comment, just write something about it. I will really appreciate everyone who's watching this video. And yeah, have a nice day and stay tuned for more and more videos to come. Maybe, if you like them. I don't know. Have a nice day, guys.